Hey,
Ba, 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 ba,
hey,
ba.
ole, 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 as they say in the football world, the soccer we call it around here. World Cup is going on. What's up? Ole, ole,
USA.
ole. Let's talk about the World
USA.
Cup. Just kidding. Just kidding. We ain't gonna talk about no fucking soccer today. Look at that. Look at that,
Philadelphia
man.
Bruin
I
Cup.
got the same glass.
That's cool. Like,
Look at
and
that.
then the Peacock Room.
Peacock room. Look at that. Me too. Peacock room, baby. Yeah, we've been there. We know what that's about. That's a advertisement right there. Go to Philadelphia Brewery, hit
Are
up
they
the
still?
Peacock room, get
Are they
yourself
still
a
in the
little
same
beer.
spot?
Huh?
Are they still in the same spot?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
They got
Nice.
this
Nice.
they got this big there's this giant like tank painted like a pig out front of their place. It looks like a giant pig, right? But it looks like a big like I don't know, like a really giant kerosene tank or oil tank or something. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is, but it's painted like a pig. And I walk past it sometimes with Riley, and Riley, excuse me, my 3-year-old daughter. For anybody who's watching, for nobody who's watching who doesn't know who Riley is, oh, she loves that thing. When we pass by, she's like, the piggy, the big piggy, and I take a picture with it. I'll have to share a picture. It's a fun little.
It doesn't oink at you when you
No,
walk by? No. Damn.
that would be next level if it did. I need to talk to somebody. I need to hit up the city council and let them know, like, hey man, this pig should oink. We need to vote on it.
Oh, stupid.
Stop. Why are you guys passing laws? Why are you guys passing curfew laws for teenagers? Let's make this
I
pig
seen
oink.
that.
Let's make
Oh my
this pig
goodness.
oink. Come on.
Come on, what are you doing?
Come on.
And then this giant canister that used to carry corn, probably.
Probably. And now it's like fermented corn, and it's
Fermented
probably
corn.
straight liquor in there now. I don't know. Hey, we digress immediately. That's how we roll in the Quarterback Factory show. If you've never watched us before, then you just have been initiated. That's how we roll. We talk about shit. We talk about a lot of shit. And welcome to the Quarterback Factory show. My name is Michael W. Blanco Parks, aka Blankets. We'll get into that later, aka the technical Jedi of this show, the producer. With me, the one and only Dan.
Dun,
The
dun, dun,
man.
dun.
2 N's, double L's. Wetzel. What's up, Dan?
I think we need the what does Bren say with the author of the Dan rant and something else?
Oh,
But
yeah. My bad. Let me start over.
Let that go. So
Dan
yeah,
2 N's, double author of the Dan rant. Dan 2 N's,
yeah. So he
double
does something
hockey
like
stick
that.
Wetzel.
Double obviously. Nothing much, man. Glad to be back, right? It feels good.
Yeah, it's been a few weeks.
Feels great. Like,
yeah. It's the holidays, Thanksgiving started. Brendan, we might not see Brendan. He literally is probably still delivering packages for UPS right now. And if he's not delivering packages, he's probably getting his hair cut or mowing his lawn, even though it's the fucking dead
I
of
miss the soundboard.
winter. Yeah, we missed that goddamn soundboard. I definitely got to work on getting a soundboard back.
It's coming, man.
I used to use this phone, but my new phone does not have a sound jack, so I have to figure something else out. I can do it. I just have to invest a little bit of time to figure it out. That's all I got to do. But neither here nor there. We got some topics to talk about. It's been almost a month since we last had a show.
Oof.
A lot has happened since then, and we apologize for not being there for you. Let me log on to all the internets to see if anybody's actually watching us, so that I can pay attention to comments. Oh, that's not good. No, it says we're streaming on IG.
I can check real quick, but
anyway,
if not, hopefully it's just it's playing somewhere. Who knows? Maybe they're watching it in space.
Facebook and and YouTube should definitely be on. Instagram might be stupid, but I don't know. Instagram's always weird. But anyway, so we got a couple topics to talk about. The first topic I wanted to bring up was the Philly Special Christmas album. I'm sure everybody's aware of it by now. Everybody who's an Eagles fan is aware of it right now. They just released the first track on streaming platforms, and a lot of people were already aware of Jordan Mailata's voice because of he was on The Masked Singer, and as Eagles fans, I never watched The Masked Singer, not because I'm an Eagles fan, but like I just never watched the show because I'm not into those kinds of shows. Maybe sometimes I'm into some shows like that, but it's only if I'm like watching it because someone else is watching it. But The Masked Singer, I never really, I like accidentally watched it a couple times. But when I found out Jordan Mailata was on, I was like, oh, let me see his segment. It's on YouTube, and dude has the voice of an angel, and
It's a mix of Fergie
and Jesus.
and Jesus.
It's literally amazing, and it's incredible to hear that. And not only that, it's the I love Christmas music. This is one of my favorite times of year. I play Christmas music just about every day, and I started doing that at Halloween, like right after Halloween. I'm like, yep, ready for Christmas, ready to skip Thanksgiving. All right, I'll take a quick break for Thanksgiving, 1 day break. Then I'm going right back to Christmas. I'm excited. I'm happy. I got my 2 kids. We're going full force with this Christmas shit. I love it. I can't find our live show anywhere. What the fuck, man? Instagram is dead.
So I'm looking on YouTube and okay, there we go. It's the Quarterback Factory show. There is a quarterback. There's a Quarterback Factory YouTube that's just the Quarterback Factory. It's pretty funny, and it's like about weightlifting or something.
Oh,
It's very weird. It's so weird.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I don't know how to get to I'm getting to ours now to see if it's. Damn, we need to get our subscriber game up.
Oh no, our YouTube is screwed. Don't even look at our YouTube. Nobody watches us on YouTube.
It's playing though. Oh, there's a preview of it, so I don't know if it's. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot to update the description of the show, dude. That's one thing I gotta remember to do is update the titles and shit.
So yeah, it's okay. I mean, I guess that's cool.
I don't know why we're not live on Instagram. I don't see us live on Instagram, but it says we are. Oh, I got it. I know what do I do? Let me.
You always. That's why you're the Jedi Master.
There's another fucking button I have to click, right? There we go. Now we should be live on Instagrams. All right. We were streaming to the black hole of Instagram. Literally, Instagram is like our only platform where we get watchers. There we go. We're live on Instagram.
You know what we need to do? Start doing putting it out there that what they were going.
Yeah.
Live. That really helped. But
we had no idea. We missed.
Is this ours?
We missed a couple weeks.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
It's cool, man. It's not cool, man.
It's funny. They have a Instagram too. The same thing, man. Quarterback. I know we probably went over this before, but it's funny. So it's the show. All set? Are you ready? Are we in full flight right now?
Yep. Oh yeah, we're live. We're motherfucking live. What's up with the Quarterback Factory show?
Not bad. But yeah. I'm checking out. Looks good. Guess I can't see it. All right. Well, if you say we're good, we're good. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
All
Hear that
right.
crack? Back to the crack of the can.
Oh, good. The title changed live too. That's good. Okay. We're live. What's up? My voice is
What's
not as
going
good as Jordan
on?
Mailata's. Oh, look,
Oh,
I'm wearing my
yeah.
Mailata jersey right now.
What a jersey to have.
Because I love that guy.
Sexy ass jersey.
I mean, how could you not be a fan of that guy? Even when he got drafted, like we saw when we first saw his fucking highlight reel of rugby, and how ridiculous his rugby highlight reel is. It's like, oh my god.
You're gonna be a tough motherfucker to be playing some rugby, man. That's just
And he
different.
dominated. I mean, he's huge, right? He's like twice the size of all the other dudes out there in New Zealand. But you gotta give credit to Stoutland and him. He was a 7th round project, and now he's a full-fledged star, right? Starter, star, all team. He definitely deserves Pro Bowl mention at least. On the other side of dude,
Yeah.
you can't you can look at this season so far. You can look at one game and say, oh, there's like a couple plays where he messed up, but that's it.
Yeah, it's a shame that it seems like there might be a little bit more to that injury that he has.
Yeah,
but it hasn't affected his singing. My man
dude,
just
voice of an angel.
dude opens up the golden gates.
They're
Like,
singing deck the halls. Dude, I love that song. I listen to it every fucking day. I'm gonna continue listening to it every day.
he was probably in there with me. He's like, "This is not an acoustic environment." You have Kelsey and Lane there. Had a sore throat for over a month.
I'm gonna put my nuts on your drums.
Oh my goodness! Actually, vice versa. It was probably Lane that was like that. But that was cool hearing that they were just sitting there drinking some cognac, sipping on some scissor.
It looked like watching that
Like-
little mini documentary. If you're watching this right now and you're an Eagles fan, if you haven't heard anything about the Philly Special Christmas, like there's a Christmas album coming out by Jordan Mailata, Jason Kelsey, and Lane Johnson, and other assorted Eagle players are making cameos in there too, guest appearances as well, including Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown, and many others. Excuse me. And it's the first song is streaming on platforms. They have like a pressed vinyl that they're releasing that you can pre-order. That's going to be available December 23rd. I don't want the vinyl. I mean, hey, look who it is. Brennan's here. But I don't want the vinyl. I just want to hear the songs. So I want them to release all the songs. What's up, Brandon? We literally just started. We are talking. Our first topic of the day is the Philly Special Christmas album. Have you heard it? Have you listened to the song yet?
Brendan, I can't see you.
I can't see you either.
But Blanca could probably see both of us.
Yeah, I can see. The world can see both of all three of us too.
I don't like it.
I don't like not being able to see myself.
Yeah,
It's
I don't know
Rick,
what you have to do to fix that. Dan, you did something to fix that, didn't you? I don't know because I'm not on my phone. So
yeah, it's like Rick and Anchorman. Where are my legs? Let me try to
Where are
fix
my
it.
legs?
All right, 1 second. I'm gonna try to fix this.
Yeah, fix it and tell
Okay.
Brent what to do. So, welcome to the Quarterback Factory Show, Brendan. It's been a while. It's been about a month. And everybody's gone. Oh, everybody's back. Wait, everybody's gone again. Wait, everybody's back.
I'm here.
Hey, Brandon. You see me?
I see you.
Yay. You watching that stupid game? Nobody cares about that game.
I care. There we go.
Hey.
All right, get the game off the screen, Brent, because I can't see your face. Your face is cut off. There you go.
Still good?
Did you gamble in this game?
Yeah, looks okay.
No.
No.
Not fantasy guys, though.
Okay, that's good. That counts as gambling.
I guess.
I think I got Mac Jones starting in one of my leagues. He did good for me last
I
week,
can't
so I
look
kept
at-
him in.
I can't wait to have the number 1 overall pick in our league next year.
Dude, I
I'm
didn't want to like rub it in or nothing, but the last couple weeks ago when you and I played, I wasn't paying attention and I still kept Murray in, and he was injured or something. He had 0 points, and I still
And you
beat
still won.
bad.
Yeah.
But everybody else on my team like overperformed. Like I was like, holy shit, these dudes did so many points. It's crazy. But it's okay, man. Look, I understand how it's going for you right now. You ain't worried about fantasy football most of the time. Sometimes you are, but sometimes it's like, oh shit, I gotta update my fantasy squad.
Work.
Wish my light worked.
What?
My light's not working.
What light?
That's a nice it's a nice Eagles hoodie, bro.
Thank you. There we
It is
go.
a nice Eagles hoodie, and the man cave is coming together. I'm
It
loving it.
is beautiful.
Oh,
Looks like
yeah,
you're in
like
a looks like you're in a damn mountains.
I know.
In a bungalow.
I'm in the Poconos trying to fucking go out on my quad and look for bear tracks. All right, so let's start this shit up right quick. So it's been about a month since we were back here since we last talked. A lot has happened. The Eagles suffered their first loss against the Washington Commanders, which was a horrible fucking game all around. Turnovers. You lost to a guy named Heineke. Stupid last play where
At least we didn't lose to Wentz.
Huh?
I said at least we didn't lose to Wentz.
Yeah, at least we didn't lose to Wentz, which was good. But we knew it was
but how many times does Wentz's backup have to outperform him?
Yeah, he might be out of the league soon. Honestly, that's unfortunate, but he might be out of the league. Just so you know, when I was checking earlier, we were only on Facebook. We weren't on Instagram.
I know.
Yeah, we got the fix.
That, but
it's fixed.
But yeah, a lot of people are saying that right now the Eagles are taking a kind of a turn down. They're kind of in a lull right now. I mean, obviously they lost their first game. You came back the next week, and it was a nail biter against the Colts. But they eked it out, and they won by a point. And I'll say it that Jalen Hurts put the team on his back and had a game-winning drive. Went down, ran that ball, and they won the game. Last week against the Green Bay Packers at home, Sunday Night Football, Aaron Rodgers obviously was already hurting coming into the game. But, it ended up being 40 to 33.
I'd say they got out of the lull for the Packers game.
I don't know. I think a lot of people are still saying their run game is suspect but with the acquisition.
The Eagles' run game is suspect?
Their run defense.
Oh, okay. Run defense. You said run game. You had me a little confused.
Yeah,
I can see your breath.
Yeah.
I can see your breath, bro. You need to get a heater in that man cave.
I do. It's right. It's right in front of me here.
Remember this is scary. It's gonna be like this episode or the book of scary stories where it's like someone's crawling on the door and you're gonna come up. It's like a hook or something.
Dude, I love that.
That was cool. That book was awesome, right?
Those books. I think there was like 3 or 4 of them, right?
Yeah, something like that. They were awesome, man.
Didn't they? There was a movie. Wasn't there a movie?
Oh, yeah. They tried to make it a movie, and I think it sucked.
Yeah, it definitely sucked. I watched it. I went and watched it in the theaters. It sucked.
Yeah.
Same thing with Goosebumps. Just went downhill when they made movies.
Yeah.
Sucks.
But anyway, I agree with you, Bren, about the lull and what people are saying. I know that, but I don't think that I think we got out of the lull with the Green Bay game for sure. I mean, yeah, defense, run game, sure, but that was never in a lull. That's always been a suspect of the defense. That's one of there's like two suspicious things about our defense, and it's one is the run game, especially since Jordan Love got left, and two was when we're ahead, we play that Jim Schwartz picket fence. Those are the two issues we have with our defense. But as far as our offense is concerned, I think our offense was definitely in a lull versus Washington and versus the Colts. Obviously, that's not saying anything extraordinary. And I think, but it was not Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts was not in a lull. Who was in a lull? AJ Brown, the whole receiving core, right? And the run, a little bit of the run game, but mostly the receiving core, because I mean AJ Brown put up a stinker and then had 2 fumbles 2 weeks in a row, and Quez had that unfortunate fumble that would have got us the game in Washington, right? In the Washington game, right? The Washington game, we can talk about that. We shouldn't talk about that much because that game was the most anomaly game I've ever seen in my life. There's every single thing that could possibly go wrong for the Eagles went wrong. And I feel like we should have played the lottery that night, because that was something crazy to witness. How, like, even people I talked to who are Washington Commanders fans, they were even in shock. They were saying like how they could obviously tell how much better of a team the Eagles were, but they were just in shock of how everything just went their way. And
I mean, the stars just a line for them that night.
Yes.
In so many ways.
I will give credit to the Commanders. They stuck to that fucking run game. Like, that's all they did was stick to the run game.
That's when it wasn't even like the run defense became really suspect. But as far as that's what I was more or less talking about, was that the offense has kind of gotten in a lull. But you have to take into consideration this. You see how much the Eagles really miss Dallas Goedert. He's such a significant part of that offense, whether it's catching, running routes, or blocking, of all things, downfield or whatever. Like, he's such an essential part, and it's fortunate that
it took him the indie game to figure out how to live life without him.
Yeah, so it's gotten better. I mean, Jack Stoll and what's his name, Tyree Jackson.
Yeah, but before his injury, man, they were like talking him up like he was the next coming. But Stoll looks like the legit backup right now to come in and just handle these.
Stoll always did. Well, Stoll always, well, not always did, but he always had like these random little moments that were like, oh shit, he looks good. But like twice, the whole season before Goddard went down. And it's whatever. But in the blocking game, though, in the receiving blocking game, Paris Campbell and AJ Brown, low key, good blocking receiver. They definitely held it down for that blocking game in the Green Bay game.
Sure. And AJ Brown had that really bad stomach virus. See, he broke a blood vessel in his eye because he was throwing up so much. He lost like 7 or 8 pounds. Like, that's a lot for a guy like him to just lose. So he's probably still like bodily still recovering. That's why he got like the ball ripped out of his hands against Washington instead of him usually ripping the ball out of the other guy's hands. Not to make excuses, but I don't know. I think that we shouldn't be too much worried, but like, I feel like the whole season, whatever team it is in the NFL, it's just ebbs and flows. Like, everybody goes through highs and lows, and you got to get hot at the right time. You try not to look at past experiences with other teams. Like the Ravens were like 14-2, they lost in the first round. Like the Steelers were like 11-0 the one year, and then they lost in the first round.
Like, what a lot of people are starting to bring up right now? The Packers last year, how they were really good offense, really good defense, and shitty special teams, and they lost. They lost in the playoffs because of special teams. And like, a lot of people are bringing that up. A lot of Phillies fans are bringing that up because we kind of have that same formula right now.
Yeah,
Our special teams
we have Jalen Hurts.
is abysmal. But yes,
Jalen Hurts.
yes, we do have we have the offense. Some people are saying like if this is the formula to have the best offense and the best defense, like our defensive line rotation, our backups are fucking good, right? Our defensive line rotation is good. It's so good, and if this is what it takes, you have to just neglect special teams to have this happen. Then I guess I don't know. Brendan's gone. Where you at?
He went bye-bye.
Brendan's gone. Okay. Well,
Hey,
he's back. Stop pushing me. Stop pushing me with your finger.
My bad.
Brendan, pan a little bit. Pan a little bit.
You saying pan
Yeah.
or pan? Pan.
Ham.
It's deep. It's like comb.
hey, Miss Lady. What does he say?
He's like, excuse me, who's this gentleman behind? He was like, hello, Miss Lady. I'm Brandon's stepbrother.
The M is silent.
I can help you
We'll
out.
be interviewing the team. We're here to fuck shit up. So I don't know. I mean, I think that Jalen Hurts is still playing elite MVP level right now. He hasn't gone into a lull at all. And what I personally love about Jalen Hurts, what he's doing this season, is the guy doesn't seem to get rattled.
Yeah.
He's always like cool.
And we knew that about him from the gate too. We know he's never going to get rattled.
Like when they went up,
A little choppy,
like
McChoppy.
when he went and scored that touchdown against Indianapolis.
See choppy for YouTube, Logo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brandon,
I
you
keep
choppy.
hearing
Hold on.
myself.
Hold on. Stop talking for 1 second. All right, now say something like, I don't know, brown cow. He's frozen.
Brown.
Oh, I heard brown. I heard the word brown.
Yeah, it's got to get that extender
His
out.
Wi-Fi's dying.
That bandwidth, bro.
Yep. But yeah, what he was getting at though, I know Brennan is the biggest Jalen Hurts lover, and we know that he's been the undeniable lover of Jalen Hurts. When everybody was talking shit about Jalen Hurts, when everybody was saying Jalen Hurts is not the guy, Brennan was like, "Fuck you, Jalen Hurts is the guy."
Can you hear me now?
I don't know.
Hello?
Can hear you, yes. No, can't hear you now. Don't know where you're at. You're frozen too. Your face.
I'm frozen.
Your face looks good, but it is frozen.
No, he's good, I think.
Nope.
Hey,
Oh, I
can
can
see. Oh, he's
Okay.
moving like that.
Okay, I see your face moving. Go ahead, go talk.
So
Delay.
Yeah.
after they scored that go-ahead touchdown in Indianapolis, obviously the Eagles defense had to close out that game, and he looked on the sidelines, and Hurts was just sitting there like calm, cool, and collective, didn't even flinch. Just
Yep. Dude, that was incredible. Just seeing him on the sideline, he's just like,
he needs a nickname.
He does.
it's
He's
incredible.
like, he just sits there and he's just like, yeah.
He's like he's got ice in his veins. He's like silky smooth. You know, he's never rattled. I don't know. I don't know what he needs a nickname. Like, I don't know.
We'll get him on.
We can think about that. Put that up. Make that a
yeah.
poll. What should Jalen Hurts' nickname be?
Yeah,
I
that's
got
a
a
good
good
poll,
nickname
though.
for
Yeah,
him.
that's a good poll, though. What's
I
your
got a
nickname?
good nickname for him. His nickname is MVP. Because that's what I believe he is on track to be this year.
Yeah, absolutely is. Look, at the beginning of the year, right? At the latest, after week 1, right? At the latest, the Jalen Hurts people, everybody who was saying Jalen Hurts is iffy, me included, everyone included, except for you, Bram, was there's no denying now. Nobody can say that anymore because he's
Except
been
Sean.
no
Oh,
Sean is the same. He's in the same boat. Everybody was saying the same thing about Jalen Hurts, and it's not to say everybody was wrong. Everybody was not wrong because what we saw from Jalen Hurts last year and week 1 was like, oh man, not the greatest thrower, not the greatest pocket presence, can run his ass off, and he has a solid mentality. We all knew this about him, but he went and proved us all wrong, or not that he proved us all wrong, but he went and did what we all knew what we all wanted him to do, and it's undeniable now. Brendan's gone. He's fucking gone. But it's undeniable now. Jalen, we know his potential now. He's proven it to us. He's shown it to us, and there's no going back now. And he's been consistent. Honestly, he's been so fucking consistent. And the one thing I learned about him, and I've said this last time we talked, I think too. I learned about him in the middle of the year that this is his first time with 2 years in a row with the same coordinator since high school. And it's like, oh shit, a lot of that shit makes sense. So Brennan, you're back. Wait, are you back? Yeah, you're back. I was just saying
we're gonna get in there and we're gonna run a huge ass Ethernet cable into that.
Oh yeah, next time we come to your house, bro, you're gonna get the tech you're gonna get a tech upgrade. All right. We're gonna get you a tech upgrade in the main
tech
cave.
work's gonna come over and start.
We're gonna run fucking Ethernet cable to your man cave. It's probably like 100 feet, right? Not even, but 100-foot cable would work, I think. Where's your router at? What part of your house is your router?
It's in the back room.
Okay, so easy. We can run a cable. We can easily run a cable from there.
I have an extender that I have to plug in out here.
Extenders are fucking shit, as you can.
They're trash.
You should have consulted me or Dan before you did some technology work to your man cave, bro.
Well, that's how I'm streaming this.
Oh, well, that's why we're getting a bad signal from you right now, because you're trying to stream a stupid Bills and Patriots game while being a Quarterback Factory show host. Brendan,
it's taking up all your interwebs.
It's hogging your fucking stupid repeater bandwidth.
No, I just got off the Wi-Fi, so it's fine. I'm using up all of my unlimited data.
Dude, you sound great now. You sound like your mouth is matching your voice.
It seems better now. Use that unlimited data that Apple gives you.
So now you guys, both of you are both. I think I'm giving credit where credit's due, and it is like what Jalen Hurts is doing is I'm not taking anything away from him, but the question is now is he your 50 50 mil guy? That's the question right now, right? So
is that the going rate?
The going rate? You got his record right now since what? Last year's, I forget what game, he's like 17 2. It's crazy to take away, but it's still I don't know. It's crazy to think of what more can we say or do about the guy?
And it's not like you can't even say, you can't even argue.
Are we getting too forward of ourselves for Jalen right now? I think a little bit. Everyone we still have those divided people about Hurts. So it's I think he still has more show. We're just all of a sudden he's going to be the next quarterback for the next 5-10 years, right? That's where we're at.
I guess what really matters is the postseason this year. That's what really matters, and how Jalen performs, right? So obviously we all know this. I'm not saying anything you don't know or I don't know, but I feel like there shouldn't be any division about Jalen Hurts right now anymore. I feel like I feel like Jalen Hurts has quelled that. It's done.
If he goes into Dallas on Christmas Eve and they beat the Cowboys, it's crazy. I'm not even going to jump over the Titans.
There's not going to be an Eagles fan in sight that will hate on Jalen Hurts if we go in and beat the Cowboys. I mean, everybody will be lining up to suck his dick, to eat his chode, tickle the bung, all that. Everybody will. There will not be a single Eagles fan in sight. But I feel like even now, though, there shouldn't be. Obviously, there's still this whole season to go, right? Yeah, we're 10-1. Yeah, it's looking great. But the Cowboys are on our heels. The Giants are on our heels, right? 2 games back a little bit now. Yeah. It's because they're pricks. They suck. But honestly, anything could happen. But Jalen Hurts is not showing any signs of, even in our bad games, Jalen Hurts is not showing signs of regressing or being part of that. You know what I mean? None of it was like his fault. He still played at his level that he's always been playing. Nothing fazed him. We were still in those games. We could have won those games. Unfortunately, the one game. Unfortunately, we did not. And fortunately, we did the other one, the Colts one. And because of Hurts, thanks to Hurts, right? If we're talking about what you just said, Dan, if we're going to talk about the $50 million question, right? Obviously, a lot of that depends on how this season turns out.
Yeah.
There's still some games to go in the season, and there's still the postseason, which we haven't clinched yet. Mind you, the fact I told you guys is mind-boggling to me still. We could win against the Titans this week and go 11-1, and there's a scenario where we still don't have the playoffs clinched, a playoff berth. At 11-1,
you can't even win the division. You might
at 11-1. 11. We could be 11-1 and not have a playoff berth clinched. That's fucking mind blowing to me. Hey, look, the rest of the division is every single team in this division has a chance to make the playoffs right now. If the playoffs started right now, all 4 teams in the NFC East would be in the playoffs. Yep. Dude, NFL is crazy. Football is crazy right now. But let me rewind a little bit. I'll be done in 1 second. I promise. Back to the $50 million question. This is really what Dan brought up, and I think is a great topic to talk that we're going to be talking about today and tomorrow and next week and the week following, well into it's time to sign him, right? To extend him, I mean. And I think let's say best case scenario, we win out, right? And whatever happens, even if we lose, it's not on Jalen, but how far Jalen has gotten us right now. And if he does better and brings us farther, you could definitely argue he's worth that, because I mean, look at what he's doing for us.
So why I bring that up?
Not winning these games. He's not winning these games like Tom Brady, just sitting in the pocket, right? He's not. He's winning these games doing Tom Brady-like things in the pocket and running his ass off like a running back, he's getting just as much yards as Miles Sanders, all right, our number 1 running back, who's a really good running back. And there's an argument as far as compensation is concerned. There's an argument for him. He's putting a lot more at risk, a lot more of his body at risk for this team to win. And honestly, if he's gonna take a team-friendly deal, give him some kind of pay cut, I would stop running if I was him. I would just be like, all right, I'm just gonna pass the ball. I'm not gonna run anymore. You know what I'm saying? That's just my point of view, and that's probably his point of view too. So, and his agent's point of view, he's doing a lot. He is doing a lot, and yeah, there's a lot like. This team is as good as it is mainly because of Jalen Hurts. Mainly because of Jalen Hurts. Yeah, you could say the addition of A.J. Brown is obviously that's great, but I mean, Jalen Hurts is throwing some fucking dimes.
Yeah. So why I bring that up too, it's like, sorry, Brian, it's just like It's just the concern is too. I hate we always bring it up, and you got to bring it up because it's the truth. Is spending that much, and it's just
Yeah, you're gonna lose something else.
we're trending in in a direction where it's probably going to have to happen. Is the running quarterback winning the Super Bowl? It's that's a decision a big decision this organization is going to have to make. You got to think the last person that you could put in that category is Russell Wilson, and what I forget 2000 something, but the defense won that game for them. But I mean, what do you got to go back to um, Steve Young era and that kind of era where when was the last quarterback that with his kind of skill set that won the Super Bowl? So we're getting to that, but it's got to happen sometime. I get that, but it's up to this organization that's going to have to make that decision. It's crazy to think about that it doesn't happen, and we've seen that countless years, and well, I don't know, man. That's why I brought that up. So.
Well, I think that you guys already know my answer to this, but
you want Wentz back? Yeah.
Bring Carson Wentz back. Absolutely. Fuck it. No, he needs to be banished somewhere bad. He needs to go play for the Texans or something. He needs to go. He needs to play another year eligibility.
XFL.
Yeah.
XFL.
He'll probably dominate XFL if it was still around.
Yeah,
or Arena Football League, probably dominate.
Probably. Yeah. Then he'd whine about something. But anyway, as far as Jalen Hurts go with a new contract and paying him big bucks and the $50 million question, I think that you absolutely have to. You might have to take a cut with some other town or whatever. But the most important position in football, not the most important position in sports, is the quarterback. If you don't have a quarterback, you don't have a fucking team. If your quarterback's shit, then it's not. It's just not going to work out, pal. Sorry. But at the same time, I know what you're saying, Dan, with running quarterbacks and everything like that. But honestly,
you can't tell me that Minshew comes in here. He can't do the same thing that Hurts doing. But
yeah, I don't think he
can.
No,
he's not.
I don't think he can at all.
What I think is happening, I think that the game is evolving. The game is evolving. The position of quarterback is evolving. The days of the statues in the pockets, the days of the Tom Brady's and the Peyton Mannings and the guys that our dads watched that just stayed in the pocket and they never ran. Just these stereotypical 6'4", 6'5" statues in the pocket just stayed back there and threw the ball the whole time. I think that the game is evolving in the other direction. Yeah, those teams have won in the past, but that was the past. The players have evolved. People have gotten quicker. They've gotten bigger. They've gotten stronger. The game needs to evolve in every position all around. So if you're D-line, everybody is evolving. The quarterback has to as well.
Yeah.
So I think that not more so the running quarterback. Like last year, he had happy feet in the pocket. He would just take the ball. He would take one read and then he would take off, which was his downfall. But there's other quarterbacks that, like the Lamar Jacksons right now, and like the Kyler Murrays right now, they have good arms. They have great arms, actually. Hurts might not have as good as arm as they do. It's not the saying that Hurts is a quote-unquote running quarterback, run first. He runs when he has to now. He's a threat to run.
I was running and they wasn't catching me.
He's built he's a more compact form of Donovan. Donovan was a scrambling quarterback, but he was fucking huge. And Vic was a running quarterback, but he was like the glass man. He would get nailed and he would get hurt every fucking time. Hurts is in the gym. I know we heard it before, squatting 600. And the man protects the football. He protects the football. He knows how to run. He knows how to take a hit. He knows how to slide. So I think that the days of the pocket passing quarterbacks that are going to win you championships it is, at an end almost. Not to say that it's not still a successful strategy, but I really truly believe that the game is evolving and you're going to see more quote unquote mobile running capable quarterbacks rather
Hey,
than
Dawkins.
just the statue quarterbacks that you've seen in the past. And I think that's the trajectory of the future of the NFL. And I think Hurts is that guy. So I'm definitely signing him. I mean, even if you get to the playoffs and something happens and you lose, but you win the division and you clinch the number 1 seed, like you can't just, turn a blind eye to everything that he's accomplished this year, just solely based on his improvement, on his skills, on his going through his reads, going through his possessions, stepping up in the pocket, his accuracy throwing.
I haven't felt so comfortable with when he releases that ball now, how comfortable I feel it's going to get to the receiver. It's insane. It's crazy.
The guy,
it's night and day. It's night and day from last year.
Yeah.
The guy worked his ass off, and that's the difference between him and Wentz, and honestly, a lot of other quarterbacks in the league. They came to him and were like, "This is your flaws. This is where you're screwing up at, and this is where you need to get better at if you want to be a franchise quarterback." Where other guys would have been like, "I'm perfect. I'm a quarterback. You don't know shit." Hurts is this.
I am Groot.
He's a coach's son, man. So he's used to taking criticism and making improvements on things that he's lacking in. So,
is this true though? That tweet that went out, or some kind of meme of Slay cutting on him?
Yeah,
it was his high school photo.
It's high school photo.
It was great. Blanc, did you see that?
No.
It was a picture of Hurts in high school, and Slay retweeted it. And it was like, damn, I think we can all agree Hurts had a struggle in high school. Damn, you was ugly.
It was a picture of it was like Hurts in like his high school days, and he was holding like a trophy or something.
Yeah, he was like, the struggle was real for Hurts in high school. Damn, you was ugly.
Big play Slay. Well, you know what?
So I think
my guy Be Real got his picture taken with Big Slay's wife. So
dude, that picture of him like creeping on her is probably the best.
Yeah, that was fucking hilarious. He was like,
oh my goodness, that was good, man. That was good first tailgate we had in a while. I had so much fun.
Yeah, it was amazing. I had so much fun following Brendan around while he was following Slay's wife. I'm just like, I'm gonna follow Brendan. I'm gonna get this picture. And we got it, dude. We got it.
And they gave us some They gave us some.
Dude, the fucking bodyguards were like breathing down Brendan's neck. They're like, one move, white boy.
We got the
one move.
The tailgate, the 4th and John tailgate right there. That's pretty cool, man.
Where'd you get that?
We got them when you got. Was that you?
No, I wasn't there. No, that
was the other one. Oh, damn. Oh yeah, it was our second tailgate.
I got to go back to another tailgate. God damn it!
We got 4th and John.
We got a tailgate there at that spot, right at the 4th and John spot for sure. That was live.
All right, come down Sunday. I'll be there.
Really, this Sunday?
Yeah.
Prick.
Let us know.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be. I doubt it. I won't be there. What time's the game this Sunday?
1.
Oh,
finally.
See you at 6 a.m.
Love 1 o'clock games.
I know. So stoked. So yeah, I'm signing Hurts because I think that he is not only.
I think so too, but I don't know at 50 million. I mean, that's just I don't know. I don't know.
It's 50 million. I bet he would take 30, 35.
I would like. I might do it for 30 because then give some room to like. Obviously, we all seen that he needs some stuff.
He definitely doesn't have an ego problem. I feel like the Eagle, he would take a team-friendly franchise quarterback deal, like a 30 million, right?
Yeah.
And the Eagles would definitely. He would not have to. There's no way he would have to worry about anything financially beyond
Dude,
that 30
yeah.
million. You know what I mean?
Off topic, man. Russell fucking Wilson, man. His dead cap for like Denver for the next 4 years is insane. And how they're playing right now, their defense is pretty good, but man, like, how do you rebuild from this?
How glad are you guys that we did not trade
Yeah.
for Russell Wilson?
Dude, people wanted that. People wanted that. A lot
So
of people
many
wanted
things.
that.
So many things people wanted. People wanted to trade for Deshaun Watson, that fucking rapist. People wanted this to trade for Russell Wilson. Now he's a fucking head case statue. People wanted to trade for Kyler Murray because he wanted out of Arizona because he was whining and bitching and complaining about his fucking contract. And then Patrick Peterson went online. You see that? He put him on blast and he was like, "Yeah, the only person Kyler Murray cares about is Kyler Murray."
I've seen that.
Team.
That's
Like you don't need
that's
that. Like that's not
that's
like you don't need that.
mess right there.
You know,
That's true.
you know what? You know what?
Thankfully, we can thank Howie and Lori.
Thankfully,
our team is in good hands. They are aware of the things such a thing as locker room cancers, and they do their best to avoid shit like that. And I know.
And you know what? You never. And that's the other thing about Hurts, dude. He's a fucking good dude, and he's got his head on straight. Like you never see him
100%.
online posting stupid fucking pictures or videos or controversial stuff. The dude just stays to himself. He fucking lives and breathes football, and he's all about the team. It's never about him.
He's hired an all-female staff. His representative staff is all female.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. But you know what? He gets up to the podium, and it's not like a fucking song and dance or anything. He sits up there and he calmly tells you about the game, and he tells you what happened, what
He's
they
real
did,
deal, man. He's real.
what they didn't
deal.
do. He's extremely humble, and I mean, you can't really. I mean, he's not, like I said, he's not out at the club doing this, doing that. Like he's,
bottle full of bub.
Yeah, but you gotta give him credit too, dude. What is he? 20 what? 3? What were we doing at 20 fucking 3? What were we doing at 23 years old?
Going
popping bubs in the club.
And echoes.
That's what I was doing. Popping bubs in the club.
Yeah, they're insane. Like this dude's, he's holding everything together, man. And
yeah,
I'm really happy that it's so far this year as everything has come together for him, and I can hope it continues to improve. And obviously the ultimate goal is the Super Bowl, but
I think too, it's still we still need to see a little bit more, and it's coming. We got like Blanco just said, it's like we got the rest of the season, but there is
like, what more could you ask for?
You need more.
All right. Speaking of we need.
Let's get. We're getting off it. Go ahead. We're done with Jalen Hurts because he's signed. Brendan signed him already.
I signed him already. Ain't the deal.
If the Eagles don't sign Hurts, QBFS will sign him. What's it gonna cost? $40 million. Let's do it. We will pull our funds together and give Jalen Hurts $40 million to just come onto our podcast and talk.
That's fine. We got. Let's give him a bunch of IOUs. But anyway, so
it's a good deal.
So if you're talking about more, you need to see more. I guess we should probably. Oh, that guy got killed. We should probably talk about this Sunday's game against the Titans. It's a revenge game for AJ Brown going up against his old team. And it's a revenge game for yours truly, which I've talked about several times on this show. The Titans ruined my trip to Nashville. Didn't ruin it. I mean, I had a great fucking time. One of the best trips I ever had in my life. But
it could have been a lot better.
Yeah, but Jim Schwartz,
picket fence
his picket fence defense giving up 4th and 15 in overtime, more than one time. Just cut me to the core that day. And I never got so hungover so fast in my life when they lost that game after a 4-day bender there. Great time though. Great city. We should go. But
Yeah, I've never been. I definitely want to go there. Music City, man. It's definitely a legendary city.
dude,
100%.
it's fucking insane there. It's so much fun.
You should have been DB Cooper, and you should have just, when you're on your way home to the plane
Jumped
thing,
out.
and just jumped out, parachute.
Just parachuted into Nissan Stadium. Took them all out.
Oh man, great story about that one.
But yeah, it's a revenge game for me, and you guys know I've been wanting this matchup against the Titans since 2018, and I've been waiting for it, man. I've marked this one on my calendar with the Cowboys. I'm like, I can't fucking wait. I'm gonna go ballistic at this game, but it's going to be tough, dude. It's going to be a really tough game. I don't like the vibes. I don't like the feelings of it. It's an AFC game. They're home, yeah. They're coming off a big win against Green Bay on prime time at night. You're getting Jordan Davis back, which is, hopefully that's going to happen. He said he's fine. The medical staff just needs to clear him. But you're getting Jordan Davis back. You got Ndamukong Suh. You got Linval Joseph. You got Fletcher.
Frank.
So you got those guys, and you're going to stuff them in the middle to try to beat Derrick Henry. Me personally, I'm not scared of putting the ball in Ryan Tannehill's hands to win the game. He's a good quarterback, but they don't have – who's their receivers?
Not A.J. Brown.
Yeah, not A.J. Brown. He's on our team now.
I mean, yeah,
they have
it's been their thing. They got no passing game all year.
They don't really have that much passing game. If you can stop – if you can stop King Henry, you can stall their offense. They have a good defense, though. They really do. They have a very solid defense. And
they got a cheating coach. Didn't he play for the Patriots though during the cheating years? Yes.
Yep. So whatever the offense.
They're from Tennessee, right? Which is not far from Texas, which the Houston Astros play, and they're definitely cheating.
Not really that close, but okay.
Cool. That's cool, man.
It's closer than we are.
Okay.
It's going down route.
It's down there. It's down there somewhere.
It ain't Route 66 there. You're traveling on.
No, it's not. But anyway.
They're in the same division as Houston, which is the Houston Astros, and then they cheated. Fucking cheaters.
He's just pinpointed all, bro. Boop, 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 boop. Anything else, Brendan?
No, we're gonna lose.
Okay. Jinx.
Fuck. No, we're not gonna lose. Yo, what time are you getting there?
27, 23.
Are you both going?
They're gonna drop. Yeah, they're gonna drop this game. It's gonna suck. We're gonna be pissed off. Something stupid's gonna happen. Then we'll go to New York next week, divisional game, and we'll fucking win.
That's the first time playing New York too. That's great.
Yeah, and then we're gonna go to Chicago, and we're gonna show Justin Fields what a real franchise running quarterback's all about, and we're gonna win.
If he's gonna play any dislocated shoulder.
And we're gonna go to Dallas on Christmas Eve, and we're gonna fucking lose again. And then we're gonna wake up on New Year's Day against the Saints, and we're gonna beat them at home. And that will actually clinch us the number 1 seed in the NFC.
I was about to say that. We're going to clinch our number 1 seed.
And then we'll rest our players.
Clinch our number 1 seed and our number 1 draft pick at the same time.
Yeah. And then we'll clinch. And then the following week at home against the Giants, we'll rest our players. So nobody will really play. And then we'll have a bye. So we'll have 2 weeks off. And then we'll have a home game at Lincoln Financial Field. after about 2.5 weeks off. And we'll be here, and the 49ers are going to come in, and they're going to beat us. And then it's going to be season over.
Negadelphia.
I don't know.
Brandon.
Was that because of
Negadelphia?
Was that because of Blanco's path to Houston right there? Like, he went to Tennessee, then Houston. I don't know what's good. Where'd the negativity come from?
I put that out into the universe.
Your boy Jalen's not gonna be able to pull some of these games off.
I think
listen. Put the ball in. I'm right with you with Tannehill. Put the ball in his hands. Try your best to stop the King tomorrow or Sunday, and we could just put the ball into Tannehill's hands. Go from there. It's winnable.
It's winnable, but I don't like that the line opened up at 6.5, and it's already moved down to 4.5.
It's back up to
negative.
5. It's back up to 5. Recheck that. Recheck that. It's up to 5 now.
Yeah, we fact check that.
5 or 5.5?
5.
5.5.
5.5.
So not much.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, it's 5.5. That's not much, man. But it's
but honestly, if they're gonna drop any games, I would almost rather them drop this because it's an AFC team. Because our next 3 games, 2 are against our division.
Listen to me real quick. I'm going to cut you off.
In the conference.
No, I don't want to hear you say another word, Brennan, because you're speaking logical, and I don't like it. You're talking like you're a logical human being, and you're not a logical human being. You're an emotionally distressed Eagles fan who is out for revenge. This is your fucking revenge game, and you're pissed off. I don't want to hear you talking about some kind of bullshit logic that how the Tennessee fucking Titans, who are neighbors to Houston Astros, can fucking figure out how to pull this game off. Fuck that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. You're going to the game. The Eagles are going to fucking win, and it's retribution for your time out in fucking Tennessee, Houston, Astros, Titans Stadium. All right?
It's just the Nissan Stadium.
Fucking Nissan Sentra bullshit. Nobody wants to drive that car. Stadium.
Yeah, with that damn ass transmission blowing on that every friggin' car you buy from Nissan.
Dude, don't give me that logic bullshit, bro. Like, oh, this is the game that the Eagles can
the last
drop.
AFC,
okay.
It's the last AFC team that we play this season. The remaining
it is.
games
It's
are
true.
all
That's
AFC.
true. That's true. And we're gonna fucking win.
What are they gonna
do? You know what? Here's my prediction. Here's my prediction.
You'd be dropping this one because now you would be even with Dallas, because if it came down to any type of tiebreaker, you're gonna be. They play the Titans later.
Doesn't Dallas have 3 losses? Aren't they 2 games behind us?
Yeah, but they might win out.
Oh, come on.
They could win out.
Come on. It's Dallas, bro. It's Dallas. They might as well have Tony Romo back there. It's Dallas in December.
They're 8-3. Yeah, they're definitely 8-3.
What has Dak done in December?
What does this Eagles team need to do to
Dak is worse in December than Tony Romo is.
I guess the record, right? It's we're back to you can't play the people that are on your schedule. But when are the Eagles going to get respect? Why is it the Titans coming into Lincoln Financial and they're going to come over here and just win this game?
You know when we're going to get the respect? We're going to get the respect when we lift that Lombardi. That's when we're going to get the respect. We don't need it before that. Yeah, and here's my prediction.
There's always an excuse.
Here's my prediction of the game on Sunday. We're not going to be able to stop King stupid fucking nickname Henry, right? He's got a stupid nickname, King Henry.
Dude.
Fuck him. But we're not going to be able to stop him because he's really good. He's going to fucking run all over us, just like a lot of the good running backs this season have. They ran some yards on us, right? but we're still gonna fucking win because they can't pass the ball. They're gonna run his bitch ass to the ground. His knee's gonna be in the turf. He's gonna run so hard that he's gonna dig fucking ditches in the turf. And it's gonna slow him down because he's running so hard. He's gonna run so fucking hard into the dirt. He's gonna get all these fucking yards. He's gonna get all these yards. It's gonna be great for his stats. It's gonna be great for his fantasy. He's gonna have 100-something yards, right? And we're all gonna be like, our run defense sucks, right? But Eagles are gonna still fucking win. Brandon left. He didn't want to hear. He didn't want to hear the factoids.
Damn, he was like, "I'm out, bro."
He didn't want to hear the factoids. We're gonna win.
He rolled out. Yeah, if King Henry the Third, the Fifth, the Sixth, the Seventh, he's gonna. What wasn't talked about is which this I think did happen is in every game that they've started to just bulldoze us. We've kind of got a better second half of keeping it. Our defense came in the second half and they shut down the run. So and even what Washington did, they only averaged. I get it. They've every first down was like easy. Like it felt like it was so easy. They only averaged like 3.9 yards a carry,
which is
so. I mean, almost, you know.
No, but yeah, it looked like
it's not like they killed us on the like just doing that. Like, I mean, it's not like they ran about 15, 20 yards through the whole game. It was just like it was small yards. They caught on to it at the end of the game, and like they did against. Green Bay too. It seemed like they did that against Green. They just caught on to it.
The Colts especially. The Colts especially because Taylor had some good runs in the first half, and then he was kind of non-existent in the second.
Non-existent in the second half. So I mean,
that's a better example of the Colts game.
It is, yeah. So
the Redskins game, 100%. Like I don't even count the Redskins game as anything because all they did was stick to the run game. So for literally all they did was run. Like Heineke had a few good plays here and there because all they did was run. And them having 3.9 yards per carry is pretty crazy considering how much they ran. They ran a lot. And they stuck with it because that's all they could do. They couldn't do shit else. And lucky for them, everything went wrong for us. Everything. Like all the bad things that happened in that game, you take one of them away and we win that game. Not even the illegal face mask. If you can keep that illegal face mask with the injury to Goddard and all that, you can keep that. Take away the fucking Quez Watkins fumble, right? And we win that game.
Yeah,
we win.
Yeah, and you also got to, dude. The Bengals held them to 16 points this past week.
Oh, the Titans?
The Titans.
Yeah, the Titans ain't putting up points on us, man. That's why I said King Henry, he's gonna have over 100 yards easy. No doubt about it.
Could be.
No doubt about it. But
I don't
over 100 yards ain't gonna get you 40 points.
16 points. The Bengals defense is okay. I mean, they're kind of coming.
Hi, Brandon. Were you mad at me because I was telling you you're wrong?
We thought you just got a little mad and just rolled out. Sorry.
No, my phone died. It's plugged in to the bulb at the ceiling.
Dude, he spliced his wire and plugged it into the light bulb side.
Look, it's plugged into my light bulb.
Dude,
that's amazing.
What are you living in the 90s, bro?
It's amazing.
I had to run inside and get my charger, and then I have my heater plugged in, and then I have this
and your
light
vice
ring.
grips and all the wire cutters to get your outlet up there.
That's amazing.
Did you call Pup? Came over.
Did Pup wire that for you? That's some weird shit. I like it. It's definitely not up to code. It definitely was Pup.
This house was built in 1940, so it's definitely not.
The man cave was also built at the same time as the house?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, can say it was.
Whatever. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, we're gonna lose.
I was berating you for that. I was berating you and telling you we're not going to lose, and then you hung up on me. You banged on me.
Well, for him saying that we're going to lose, jinxed it the other way.
So yeah, I know Brent's
Positive.
Brent is being his typical Negadelphian self, and we accept that. But what I'm saying is, I think King, stupid ass nickname Henry, is gonna get his yards. He's gonna get his 120 yards or whatever he gets per game, and we're still gonna win. Because what else are they gonna do? 120 yards isn't gonna get him 30 points.
120 yards will get him. 120 yards will get him 24 points.
Yeah, it's not gonna get him 30. That's what I said.
I think, let's see, what is it? Ryan Tannehill against the Bengals, all he had was 291 yards. He was 22 of 34, but no touchdowns because King Henry didn't. Oh yeah, was it all field goals? Dude, they didn't score a touchdown unless they ran one in with somebody else.
Or they might not have had an offensive touchdown.
I would feel a lot better about this game if the Titans won last week and didn't lose like they did to the Bengals.
Yeah, but Green Bay was I know Aaron Rodgers got hurt, but dude, Green Bay was fighting for it. Like they were even saying the announcers were saying it too. Green Bay needed to win this game to keep any hope alive for their life. And that's when you fight. And they just didn't. They just didn't happen, bro. So I don't know. I don't take that. I think it's a little superstitious thing where it's
Al
like
Michaels
you lose the previous game. It's any given Sunday, man. You lose the previous game, get a little hyped to beat the next people. But to me, it's more them wanting to beat a 10-1 team, and we are still the best team in the NFL right now until that record says otherwise. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
All right.
We are the best team in the NFL at this moment. I'm not talking about like Kansas City that they're probably people are already crowning them the best team in the league, which they could be. I'm saying right now we are the best team in the league due to our record. So if it changes this week, which I hope it doesn't, then we can go back on this. But right now, the Eagles have the best record in the league, and they're the best team in the NFL. Until the record proves otherwise. So we'll see what they do against the Titans. And I think they have a strong chance to put the ball into Tannehill's hands. And who's he throwing to? Watson? I think. Is that their rookie wide receiver?
And Robert Woods.
Oh yeah, I'm not. Actually, I'm not going to take anything away from Woods. I think he's a pretty decent receiver, but if he
doesn't strike fear, into your heart like a Stephon Diggs or somebody like that.
True. Yeah, I'd be more comfortable if Maddox was playing this week, though. I think all three of us right now would all be, just ecstatic about it. But
I got a stat for you that proves we're gonna win.
Thank you.
It is Sunday at 1:00. We don't lose. We don't lose Sunday 1:00. It's not a prime time game where the stress is on. Like look at all the past the past 3 weeks, right? We had 1:00 game, right? Past 4 weeks or something like that.
Yeah, man.
Past 4 weeks has been 1:00 game. And
they might flex the Sunday night, the Dallas Eagles game to the night game instead of the 4:30, like the 8:30.
That doesn't mean we're going to lose.
Can you imagine that 8:30 New Year's Eve night or Christmas Eve night?
Stop it, man.
I'll wake up on New Year's Day. I'll miss Christmas completely.
Sleep till New Year's.
I'm grabbing a beer.
I'll be throwing up again in front of Black House, cheering.
Yo, that might be. We had some good games, like a couple of Thanksgiving games I've been to, like when we destroyed Arizona, like 34-3 or something. I went to that one year. Like those games are awesome, man. Like you just wake up so happy for the holidays. Like if they beat Dallas on Christmas Eve, man, dude, I might be drinking Black House with. I might put it in my pancake mix the next day for Christmas. Dude,
It's gonna be clear pancakes.
Oh shit, yo,
Dan,
Pup commented.
Dan, it'll look like a jellyfish.
Pup commented. I missed it. I don't even know what time it was.
Sorry, Pup.
Pup said, it must be cold at Brent's house. He's got a gay-ass hat on. Good night, fellas. It was 11 minutes ago. He didn't even say, hey, ladies. He said, Brent's got a gay-ass hat on. Good night, fellas.
That's fucking good.
11 minutes ago. Oh, I hope you're still watching, Pup. Sorry, I missed it. It was only 11 minutes ago. It was just, it just happened.
We have to hit Jonas up on.
But we got to talk, Pup. You got to let us know if you wired Bren's house or not. Did you wire Bren's house?
I wonder if you heard that.
He can plug his fucking phone into his light bulb socket. That's crazy, bro. You're a next level electrician.
I love it.
Dude. Yeah. Bird's gonna win. Sunday, 1:00, man. They've gotten through some primetime games, man. And look, they only lost one.
They got the link on their back.
They only lost one, and now nice little 1:00 game. That, you know, the last primetime game was the last game they played. Won that shit in good fashion, and now it's a 1:00 game. Ooh, time for the nitty gritty. What's the weather gonna be?
That's what I'm checking. I was just about to check that.
It's gonna be nice and cold.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's not gonna be too cold either. It's gonna be in the 40s. It's gonna be partially cloudy and in the 40s. That's like nice.
A little windy, probably.
I feel like that's perfect weather to be playing football in because.
What's the wind?
That's a good question. Let's look at the wind.
That's a big contributing factor.
That's South Philly wind. Hey, we had that South Philly wind few nights ago, whatever night that was. What's tonight? I don't even know.
Thursday.
8 mile an hour wind, not too bad.
Ah, that's cool, bro. Nah.
It's not bad at all.
Nah.
It's not that 21 mile an hour South Philly wind that we saw on Sunday night.
Dude, if it was 44 degrees and windy, I would sub-zero. Gone.
Yeah. Yeah, you're looking at fucking 2-degree wind chill factor. It doesn't seem bad, no. Partially sunny, too, right? So just partially sunny or partially cloudy, whatever they call it. Are you a partially sunny or partially cloudy kind of guy?
If it's partly cloudy, that means it's mostly sunny.
See? Look at that. That's how you got to look at life. That's a philosophy.
Yeah. But then if it's partly sunny, then it's mostly cloudy. But they're saying it's partly cloudy, so that means mostly sunny.
Don't listen to. That's what I said. It was an accident. I don't know what anybody's saying. I just blurted that shit out of my mouth. So don't listen to me. I just see the icon. The icon has a sun with a couple clouds on it, which tells me something.
There's going to be sun, but some clouds.
Yeah. It's not a cloud with rain. It's not a cloud with rain lines. It's not a full sun. It's a sun with a little bit of clouds.
This is random, but I just looked at the AFC.
Where's Dan?
AFC East standings. When was the last time you saw the Patriots in last place in their division?
Dude, they were just in first place. Yeah, their division sucks. They're
Dude,
like
the
the NFC
Jets.
East last year.
Dude, the Jets have a winning record. They're 7-4. They might make the playoffs.
Good for them.
That is absolute bonkers.
I have a buddy of mine who's a Jets fan, and he said he texted me this week. He's like, after the games, he's like, "Hey, Eagles win, then the Jets win. What a time to be a winged football team fan." I was cracking up. A football team with wings.
A plane wing and an Eagles.
Because he's a Jet. He's a Jets. They have wings. It's funny. He's actually a pretty funny guy. I like him a lot. He's cool for a Jets fan. But I mean, he's a Jets fan. Like, you know, you gotta be cool. You gotta be cool if you're a Jets fan.
If
right?
this happens like a third year in a row, like where Mike White is it Mike White or I don't know his first name, it's just White, the last name. If somehow he like goes out and like he's still the backup and they're about to play him like the next year. Because he always goes over like 300 yards and 3 touchdowns on his first start whenever he comes back in the game.
Oh, you talking about the Jets quarterback?
Yeah, I'm gonna bet a bunch of money on it. Just risk the mortgage for it because he comes up and he throws like over 300 to 400 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Is it Zach something? Is his name? No, that's Zach Wilson, right? That's the quarterback's name.
He's the one who gets injured. MILF Slayer.
He's the MILF Slayer. So he gets injured and his backup comes in and wins.
Yeah, and I think it's Mike White where he just comes in and he just demolishes.
It's probably because Zach Wilson is having sex with his wife.
Great White Hope.
Could be.
Yeah. Wait, I did tell you guys how Veronica, you did hear the story about how I almost died, right?
No.
I never told you.
You almost died, and you were like, "I'll tell you later."
So, I was in here, actually, and I'll try to show you. So hold on.
Is it because of Pup's shoddy electric work?
So you see up there?
It's the barn from Arachnophobia.
Yeah. So that's like a storage. That's a storage space up there.
Uh-huh.
And I went up there to look for something, and I stood on this bench right there.
Uh-huh.
And I put my feet on the very top of it, and I had my head up inside of there with my hands, and then I stood on top of that bench, which wasn't a good idea because it literally gave out backwards underneath me, and I fell backwards head first onto this concrete here.
Oh my God.
And I fell back and I just about caught myself with my elbow before my head and neck hit the fucking concrete first. Like it slipped out. I slipped my hands off of the top of the storage area and I fell straight back like this. Like I saw my feet and I fell straight. And for a last second, I put my hand down and my elbow broke most of the fall, or I would have landed neck first.
God damn it.
And then I landed like that, and it gave me just enough time to get my neck up, and I landed square on my shoulders and like flipped and rolled over. And I got the wind knocked out of me. But I was that close. Huh?
You lucky son of a bitch.
It wasn't your time, bro.
You know that laugh that we hear on used to be Qbfs answering machine?
Yeah.
That's death.
We haven't heard him in a while.
That's death. You may have heard that night. He's probably laughing at you like ha 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 ha. Not this time, Brandon.
Is it the Kembe Mutombo? Not that time.
He's like, ha ha ha, Brandon, you're not getting away that easy.
And he started backing out of the garage. Oh, you.
Dude, I was on the ground for a little bit, dude. Like Jess came out and was like, "Holy shit, are you okay?" She didn't even hear from me. She came out and she saw me on the ground. She was like, "Holy shit, are you okay?"
It was like Family Guy.
The wind knock. Dude, I got the wind knocked out of me. I was like,
Oh my goodness, they're the worst. That's the worst.
I was
I
like,
haven't had
swear
a
my
wind knocked out of me since I was a little child, and
Dude,
I still
I was-
remember
dude,
that
I
day
was-
to this day.
yeah, I was hurting for a couple days, dude. I was sore as shit.
I
If
bet.
I
Oh,
was,
my
Jess, if I
upper
was
back.
Jess, I'd be pissed at you, bro. I'd be so mad at you.
She was like, what did you do? And I told her, she's like, are you fucking idiot? She's like, why would you stand on top of a bench like that and think
Oh,
it's
I'd
gonna
be so
hold
pissed
you?
at you if I was Jess.
She was like, what's wrong with you?
You're
Like,
You're still alive, you motherfucker.
fucking Clark Griswold over here.
terrible, dude.
Glad you're okay, man. That fucking sucks, bro.
Thank you. Yeah, me too. Well, I wouldn't be here right now telling you about how
Get
we're
a
gonna lose
fucking
them.
step ladder, okay? Get a legitimate step ladder. Don't use that bench. That bench looks cool. Don't step on it.
Do you have a
The
step
Eagles
ladder?
beat them.
No.
I know. It looks cool.
Who has a step ladder?
I have
Anybody?
one.
Oh, okay.
That makes it even worse.
Yeah. I was just too lazy to go and walk into my shed to get it.
Makes it worse. All right, well, we got predictions before we tune it off.
Brent gave
Yeah.
his prediction earlier, but I forget what it was.
Oh damn! What was? Oh yeah.
27-23.
Eagles lose.
27-23.
27-23 Titans.
Yep. Sean, what's your prediction? He must still be at the gym.
The only
We
gym
all
I mean
predicted.
is
We all should have bet money that Sean was gonna fall asleep.
Yo, if
We
they
all would have
put
won
him
that
on,
bet.
dude, if
Except
they
for
put
it
him
would
on a
have been out for
gambling
a lot of
site,
money because that
betting all day long.
the over under on that was not good, right?
Nope.
One of these days, I'm gonna bet that Sean's gonna make it, and I'm gonna win $1 million. Let's get one bet.
All right, Dan, what's your prediction?
Go ahead,
I'm
Dan.
getting cold out here. I gotta go to bed.
Oh my goodness. Hey, hi. I don't think they're gonna be able to score over 20. So I'm gonna go with. I think it's gonna be pretty close. So I'm gonna go with 24-17. Eagles. Low scoring game this week. Both defenses are pretty good.
They had a good defense. They do.
The
that
record's
low
not too
with the
shabby.
offense
I
is-
mean,
They gotta get the offense. Everybody's gotta get on the same page right now. They gotta have that high powered, moving the ball shit. Like I know you're down Goddard, but you gotta get your shit together with this defense. You know, shake off whatever fucking cobwebs or whatever you got going
I
on.
think more pressure is on the Titans than it is on the Eagles. They're 7-4. I don't know what. Actually, I don't even know
Yeah,
what the
they're
division
7-4.
is. They're 7-4, but what's the division like? Because I mean, the Eagles can afford to. We don't want it, but I think we can afford to lose this. I'm not saying it in a bad way.
Who gives? We don't want to lose. We can afford.
Yeah.
We can afford to lose.
What's
every
the
week.
Titans in? AFC what? AFC
South?
South?
Houston, Colts, Texans. Wait, Houston, Colts, Titans, and who else? What's the fourth team? Raiders? No, not the Raiders.
Jags.
Raiders.
Dude. Oh my god.
Jags. Oh yeah, that's right. We played the Jags. We played this whole division. This is the last team
We
of the
beat
division.
their whole division. If tomorrow, their Sunday is going to be the. If we beat them,
we're gonna sweep this
the AFC
division, bro.
South.
We're
Oh my
sweeping this division.
goodness, dude! They're so lucky. They're so lucky, dude. It's like they're literally in the NFC East years ago.
Yeah.
Dude, the Colts are 4-7, Jaguars are 4-7, and the Texans are 1-9. So never. I'll take that back. I'm taking that back. That
The
They
Texans
need this
have
game.
won their division pretty much already.
They already clinched.
I mean,
they
the
clinched like
Titans.
last year. They clinched already last year. So for this year.
All right, what do you got, Blanco? I'm going in. I'm freezing out here now.
All right, I have my prediction. It is in, and I'm gonna say Derrick Henry is gonna rush for under 100 yards. It's gonna be 97 yards. 97 yards he's gonna run for, and the Eagles are gonna win 27-19.
19.
Yep. Don't know how that's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen.
Okay.
I didn't math it.
That's
it's possible.
It's
All I know is that it's possible.
I like it.
Yeah, they could get 2 points for a field goal instead of 3.
That's right.
Take a point away.
And then the chick from the Water Boy is going to come up with
Yes.
the sign.
It ain't no gas. Ain't no gas.
Guess.
Ain't no gas.
Ain't no guess. I just watched it. That's how
They're gonna
came
kick
up.
6 field goals and an extra point.
God.
They're gonna get a free extra point.
Free
Get in there.
extra point. All right, y'all.
Great.
I'm cold.
All right.
I'm going to bed. I got a long day of delivering bullshit.
You do.
So, good show.
It
If
was.
there's anybody out there listening in the universe, QB Factory Show, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, follow us. We need 1,000 followers on TikTok so we can go TikTok live so we can hang out with all the cool kids. So until then,
Go
we'll
Birds!
see you Sunday. We'll see you Sunday when we're doing some live streams down at the game. Mr. On Demand Dan and I, we're going to bounce around a bit, go to some 4th and Dawn tailgate, maybe some other tailgates.
Oh, what
Maybe
time
we'll
you guys gonna get there?
Huh?
What time you guys getting there?
5 o'clock.
We're actually going in though this time.
5
so-
o'clock on Saturday. 5 p.m. on Saturday.
We're going in Blanco though. We're actually going in this time, so we're not just tailgating and leaving like me and you did. I think we're going right, Brian. We're going in.
Yep.
But if you want to just join us, sure.
I'm gonna pray to the gods and see if I can make it for the tailgate.
All right. Well, you let me know, and we'll talk about it more tomorrow and Saturday.
All right, guys.
All right, y'all. I'll talk to you. Go
Later.
Birds.
Go Birds!
Play some league.